Hi, guys.
It's Halloween.
Almost.
Almost. Well, it's almost the 30th, so close enough in my book. I've only been celebrating for like a month.
I was about to say, you celebrate the whole month.
I mean, September 1st to November 1st is Halloween, and guess what? November 2nd to like December 27th, it's fucking Christmas, okay? Christmas music, we decorate, it's down. Thanksgiving, we don't know her.
I love Thanksgiving.
Well, as somebody who isn't much of an eater, we just go straight to Christmas. We're like, Thanksgiving.
Okay, you always say you're not much of an eater. When we're hanging out, you eat.
Not the past couple of times.
You don't know. You did eat a good bit last time. Like, we had In-N-Out twice. We had, where else we go? Sushi.
Okay, so maybe I should rephrase this. I don't like
Taco Tuesday.
I do love Taco Tuesday. I don't like big meals. Like, I feel like Thanksgiving is like a mammoth meal. Like one
Is it
meal.
the kind of food that you like, though?
No.
So that's what it is.
Like, if it was like a fucking sandwich or a taco, I'd be okay with it.
People can have unconventional Thanksgiving.
Oh no, not here. Like if we don't got the stuffing, they're like, it's not Thanksgiving.
I've been to lots of Thanksgivings that are like steak or like Italian stuff.
We usually do one Italian thing, but like,
no, this is like all Italian.
Yeah, see, that I would do. But literally, my grandma, we were talking about going to like Cracker Barrel or like another restaurant for Thanksgiving, and you would have thought we were saying that we were going to go kill her outside in the woods. She was like, excuse me, you're going to take me where? And I'm like, come on, we'll just go, instead of cooking. And she's like, no.
Go to the Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah, well, guess what? That would be worse. Like, this at least was serving like traditional Thanksgiving food. Like, we weren't even gonna go like real bold. We weren't even gonna go bold because we knew like if we went bold, she'd be like, fuck you and the horse you rode on, you're done. So we were just like, we'll go somewhere. Nope. She's like, how are we gonna talk if we're in public? Okay. All right. If you say so. Like, yeah, guys, I don't know. But WWE chose to ruin my favorite holiday this year by having Saudi Blood Money Mania on my holiday.
Is it Thursday? I thought it was on the weekend.
No, it's Thursday.
Oh.
Because get this. So it's like a 13-and-a-half-hour flight, right? From Saudi Arabia to America, the East Coast, right?
Right.
They're making them perform in Saudi Arabia, get on a plane and fly to Smackdown.
Oh, I did read that.
Yeah. How pissed would you be?
They just that video that I don't even know who was filming it. Some video that some Snapchat or Instagram or something put up where they were in the airport. They were like zooming in on different people, and Roman Reigns is standing there with like his hoodie on his head, and he just looks so fucking pissed.
Literally, I'm not surprised. Like, why? Well, why? Because here's the thing: is they left like right after Raw, I guess. So there's like no sleep. You ain't sleeping. So better sleep on the plane, I guess.
I guess so.
And then I guess Hogan, his plane had a hard landing at their layover because he took a different plane. He did not fly with everybody else because, you know.
Oh, I
choices.
figured that.
Yeah. Well, he should have flown with everybody else, though, because his plane had a rough landing, and then he was stranded in Iceland. Yeah. Which I'm like, why were you in Iceland if you're going to Saudi Arabia?
Well, they probably had some kind of a layover in Europe of some sort.
But Iceland's like way north.
I don't know, at least it wasn't
go
Greenland.
like Spain, France.
Nope. I don't know. I've never flown to Saudi Arabia, and I don't plan on it.
Neither have I, and I don't plan on it either, because apparently, you know...
I'd get killed. I don't want to go.
Me too. Apparently, we wouldn't survive. So
I was talking to one of my friends that was talking about it, and he was like, well, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's good that the kids get to see it. I'm like, yeah, it's good that the kids get to see it, but I can't support something where if I showed up there, I could be killed for being an American woman and raped.
Yeah.
Like, I get it is good that the fans get it. It is good. But the whole what got it there is what's terrible. And I can't be like, woohoo, let's go, Saudi Arabia.
Like, and all of the WWE stands are like, oh my God, they get to see their faves. And I'm like, is that before or after they throw the beheaded gay man off the building?
Yeah. It sucks because it is true. Like, the kids and like the normal people, they totally deserve that.
Until they grow up.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Hey, I can say that about Americans too. Don't even.
Well, and that's another thing I said in this conversation I was having. I was like, there's all kinds of things our government does that we don't even know about. That's horrible.
Don't I know it? That's
horrible. So, like, I'm judging based on what I know what would happen to me if I went there.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't make it off the plane. Yeah. Literally, they'd have to, like, put me in, like, you know that thing in Suicide Squad that they put the guy who would light stuff on fire? How they put him, like, underground?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then when they took him out, they had put him, like, this metal thing and then, like, wheeled him out. It'd have to be like that. Can't see her. Can't hear her. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Yeah. And even then I'd be like, so you're going to go kill a gay guy now?
Yeah, that wouldn't go over well.
No. Yeah. So I can't go. And I never wanted to go.
Well, I never wanted to go either.
Leave me in Paris while you fly over to Saudi Arabia.
I don't know. I get the side of, it's good for the people to see it, but at the same time, it's like, I would not. There's a reason why the women aren't there.
Well, they can be there if their dad or their husband takes them.
Well, still, there's a reason why the women aren't there.
Speaking of scary shit that your government doesn't tell you about, Poppy's going to be on NXT tomorrow.
Ah.
That fucking little conspiracy.
But yeah, there was somebody the other day I was thinking, and all of a sudden it just hit me that I bet they're in the Illuminati, and I can't remember who it was, but not like somebody that I would normally like people talk about. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But she's gonna be on NXT. That's great.
Poppy's gonna be on NXT, and if I ever have a show having to do with, if I can get anybody from the WWE, it'd be me and Bo Dallas investigating conspiracy theories. Because that bitch is in the Illuminati, I'm telling you. And people are going to sit there and be like, oh, Nikki, no, that's not, no.
It's very weird.
It's the imagery is very, yeah. And they're like, you know what, either that or she's like that Lil Michaela chick from YouTube who everybody is convinced is literally just an advanced version of The Sims.
Who?
Her name's Lil Michaela, right? And Shane Dawson, if you don't know, Shane Dawson did a video on Lil Michaela, and she does these YouTube videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she looks almost like a person. But then like people are like, oh no, she's not a person. Yeah. Bitches. I'm telling
Interesting.
you. I mean, would I put it past Vince McMahon to put somebody who's in the Illuminati on a screen? I don't know.
No, because he's probably in it too.
I was going to say Vince has probably been in it longer than I've been alive, so there you go. I mean, how did he get WrestleMania 1 up with only, $1 million?
He didn't.
I'm just saying. I mean, he is friends with Trump.
Well, there you go. But I mean, both sides are supposed to be in the Illuminati. Trump and Obama, both.
Yeah.
I wonder how those meetings go.
Probably not very well.
Probably not. There's probably a lot of discord in the Illuminati right now.
Yeah, there probably is a lot of discord, especially with the impeachment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward.
It's getting real awkward.
An awkward Illuminati Christmas, let me tell you.
Yeah. That potluck ain't gonna be real. They ain't sisters anymore. It's gonna be like if James Charles and Tati and Jeffrey had a potluck on Christmas. It's gonna get real weird. So, yeah, guys, I don't know what Poppy's gonna do. I am not too sure.
I don't really care.
I mean, the funny part was they were playing that one song where she says like, "I like men on their knees" or something like that. I don't remember what it was. They played it at Takeover Phoenix, and Jen and I were like, "Really? Should they play that around children?" And they're like,
"We liked it though, remember?"
Yeah. And we're like, "Wow, that's kind of a mood." And then it's like, "It's by Poppy." I'm like, "That Illuminati bitch."
No, at first we didn't know. Remember?
Well, yeah,
like,
that's
who is this?
Yeah, and then they said, "Oh, it's by Poppy," and I was like,
"No, but I mean, we didn't know who Poppy was at first."
Yeah. But no, because we saw the stuff before the Rumble because we saw when we were at the mall. We were like, who? And that was when I knew that she was in the Illuminati. We talked to the chick at Hot Topic that she was in the Illuminati. And then she was like, oh my God, yes, she's in the Illuminati.
That's true.
Yes. So we knew before. And then we went and we're like, oh, that's a good song. But why are they playing it around children? And then they were like, it's Poppy. And I'm like, oh, that bitch is in the Illuminati.
That's right.
Yes.
It's a good song, though.
It's a mood. But is she a robot? Amphibian person?
I don't know.
Huh. Anyway, who knows? Maybe tomorrow she'll turn into an amphibian. It is the day before Halloween, after all.
Oh my gosh.
What? You never know. But yeah, so it's been a rough week if you're WWE's PR team.
Oh yeah.
It's been a real rough week. How am I going to say this without? So, if you have been following the indies very well, you'll know ACH. And if not, he's Jordan
Miles.
Jordan Miles, yes.
Yeah.
So he actually won the NXT, whatever their newcomer tournament was called. He won that. And he had a shot against Adam Cole for the championship. And he lost, obviously, because Adam was the champion. But then they gave him a t-shirt.
And I'm not defending it at all, but we have to say that most of the NXT t-shirts have been terrible to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, let's just say, like, the shirts are total crap. But this one, this takes it to a whole new level. Like really, whole new level. So they come out with the shirt, and if you have seen or know your history, you'll know that there were minstrel shows that had enslaved African American people, or people who are not, African American, but are in blackface, which is why that is, offensive. These shows would make people who are African American look dumb, basically. So, you look at this shirt, and it looks like imagery from slavery minstrel shows.
It's a black shirt, and then it has like a half moon shape on it, and then his name is in white in the middle. So it looks teeth. Yeah, so it looks like a mouth open. Yeah. And everything else is black. Yeah. But I mean, and I'm not defending anything because I'm sure they're all bad. Like, they're all bad. I'm not trying to defend anything, but I don't necessarily 100% believe it was done intentionally. But at the point when it was like, okay, this looks bad, like, at some point somebody had to have said, like, hold on. Yeah. This looks weird.
So Jordan, or ACH, decides to take to Twitter to air his grievances, because guess what? That has worked in the past, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's just ask Luke Harper how that went. And Mike Kanellis. So he goes on there, and boy, he spouts off. He spills the tea. And at one point, he makes a video flipping off the camera saying WWE hates black people.
And he tagged Cedric, and who was the other person he tagged in it?
I don't even remember.
I can't remember. He tagged Cedric Alexander in it. And then they did this thing where they all made their profile photos black and white.
Yeah.
What was the hashtag? There was a hashtag he started. I can't remember what it was.
Well, now it's a GCW show, the weekend of,
But that was supposed to be happening before that.
Yeah. Right? So they kind of hijacked that a little bit.
Yeah, they've made it be. Is it all African American? The show?
I don't know if they've updated it, but it wasn't supposed to be in the beginning. But
for the culture, that's what.
Yeah. Yeah. So, basically.
Oh. Sorry. Go ahead. I found a tidbit to read whenever you're done.
Also, he decided to go after Ring of Honor because guess what, guys? Not everybody's safe. And they said, don't think Ring of Honor is any different because they only wanted one African-American champion, and it was and I'm saying this because he said it, quote and unquote, this is not me, you can go see the tweet, the Uncle Tom, Jay Lethal. And at that moment, I was like, oh.
Poor Jay Lethal.
Oh. So we went there. Okay, we went there. We're going there. Like, I was like, oh, okay, so we're just going to call out, equality is an issue in pro wrestling. Oh, no, we went there.
But what's kind of funny is I just went down to Cedric Alexander's page, look up that hashtag, and he retweeted where Kenny King had tweeted about it and said, just landing in the States right now, I just like to say I'm 100% unapologetically from my head to my toes for the culture. However, I will not tolerate any undue slander towards Jay Lethal. Let's not do this. Let's be better. And Cedric retweeted it.
Yeah, because let me tell you, everybody was really behind him until that dropped.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh.
That's a little too far. Like, you're running down your...
Literally, like, everybody on Twitter, it was like a collective, oh.
Like, that's a little much.
He went there. He said it. And, yeah.
Like, I'm not really sure what the need for that was.
There literally was no need. Like, you could have just left it at WWE isn't the only promotion who needs to work on equality.
But do you need to call out someone in the same position as you are? Like, is that really the best course of action?
See, like, you could have just literally left it at the first period and not mentioned Jay Lethal and everybody.
Or you could have said as evidence the only African American. There's only been one African American as the champion.
Yeah, or you could have just not tweeted it.
That too, but
like if or you could have just made it a blanket statement, like, "Hey, guess what, guys?" But no, they went there. So
yeah, it's a mess.
It's a total mess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on.
His Twitter is just like all about it. Jeez.
Like, literally, I don't know what their thought process is. No. I really want to know, like, what's the end game? What was, like, when you were deciding to tweet all this?
You think he's trying to get out of his contract?
I really do. I think this is going to sound really fucking bad. Guys, this is just a theory, okay? Like, don't come at me. But it's been floated around on Twitter. So, you know how NXT is on USA Network, right?
Right.
Okay. So, with going to a major network, you're getting more money, right?
Right.
So then you would think that everybody would get raises because everybody's going to be on TV, right?
You would think.
So maybe he found out. I mean, yeah, he was mad about the shirt, but they pulled the shirt. So the shirt's been pulled. You can't go buy the shirt, guys. I don't know why anybody would want to go buy the shirt, but if you've got some weird collector's fetish, you can't go buy the shirt.
It's ugly anyway.
But still you can't go buy it now. It's been pulled. It was pulled a while ago. So I mean, and there's rumors that people are pissed in NXT because, like, they're not getting a raise. Like, certain people are getting raised, but others, like, the majority aren't. So, could this be a you promised me more money thing, and now I want out of my contract, so I'm just going to use this to get out of my contract? Not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. So don't come at me saying, like, but,
I'm going to air my grievances plus get out of my contract.
I'm going to air my grievances plus, hey, maybe they'll fire me if I do it. Which I don't think they will. I really don't. Like, good. You should have read the fine print, kid. Like, everybody's like, they'll just add 6 months. I don't know why you're doing this. I'm like, yeah. Or in Mike Kanellis' case, 4.5 years.
Poor guy.
Yeah. But, it's literally like you're going to air your grievances. And yeah, like, WWE's not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, we totally did it that's totally why we did it. Like, they're not going to admit to anything. And they're not going to pay you more to shut up. They're not. Because believe me, people have tried and failed. So, you're literally just going to air your grievances on Twitter for what?
Well, I mean, everyone vents on Twitter.
Well, yeah, but I wonder, I mean,
It's just a natural reaction.
but like, I think it's a little different from like, you're pissed off at your job and you like go home and you get on Twitter and you're like, fuck this place. Like, this is what's going on. And then the next day you're like, oh, like after you've cooled down and like got to thinking about it, you're like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Like he's purposely going out of his way. So part of me's just like, is he regretting signing? Like, was that just like the tipping point? Was the shirt like the straw that broke the camel's back and he's like, fuck it, I'm done?
That could be.
Is it like, and here's the funny thing is he's sitting there saying that he wants to wrestle and evolve, and it's like, dude, you do realize like WWE has a hand in Evolve, right? Like, they're not gonna hire you. You just fucked that up. You fucked up Ring of Honor. You fucked up New Japan because Ring of Honor, New Japan ain't gonna deal with that. I don't think AEW will take him because the Young Bucks have even said they don't like him. So,
and that's their thing.
That's saying something. So you're burning a lot of bridges. I mean, Impact? Maybe? I don't know if they would want to deal with you right now. Because they're actually killing it, and I don't know if they want to deal with that drama.
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't know what the end game to this is. I'm very confused.
Well, so far the WWE issued an apology, right?
Yes, they've issued an apology because guess what, guys? Like they wouldn't. Like, why would you? I mean, I don't know if you're expecting something different. Like, would you think that they would be like, "Oh yeah, we totally did that"?
Well, what exactly did they say? They said he had approved it, didn't they?
Yeah, because they said he approved it, and then he said that he approved it on the grounds that the shirt wasn't going to be black.
Okay.
And they did it anyway.
And
then he released an email, and it literally said on there, "Hey, here's the shirt design. Do you approve it? Road Dogg thinks it should be gray." So I don't know if like it got lost in translation, and he didn't and this is the best part, he didn't censor the person's email address. So their email is getting like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh God, you can imagine. Ugh. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know.
I feel like it's kind of already died down a little bit, though.
It has, but I think it's because I think we're all just waiting for the moment where Vince is like, we're fucking done. And I think he's waiting. He's waiting for the point where it's like, where he can't come back and say that he was like fired because he for racist reasons.
That's true. For retaliation.
Yeah. No, honey, you were fired because you got on a video flipping the company off and said WWE hates black people. Most jobs, if not all, would fire you for that.
Yeah, they don't want you flipping them off.
Yeah, saying that they hate black people.
Calling them racist.
Yeah, that's not usually something where they're like, you know what, that's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Go right ahead.
What a mess.
Oh, God, it's a mess. But, guys, in other NXT news, they're running out of space at the Performance Center. Because they have signed so much talent that they don't have room. There's no more room.
That's not going to stop them. They'll keep signing people anyway.
Keep signing them. Guys, double up, triple up. How they're developing this talent, I don't quite know. What they're doing with this talent, I don't quite know. I haven't seen anything. Have you seen anything, Jen?
I saw a lot of stuff going on in NXT last week.
Well, I saw a lot of Finn Balor.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
that too, but the triple threat was really good.
It was.
The women's match was good.
I mean, it's better than what I saw the past 2 Mondays.
It's better than what's on AEW for the women.
Oh, God.
Not that I would know. I don't watch it, but I've seen the little GIF things and read stories.
Oh, yes. Because they're the saviors, right, of women's wrestling?
Yeah.
Not that it needed to be saved, but it needed
apparently
to be saved.
Brandy's like, see, and I'm saying this as someone who doesn't watch it, who's going strictly by the clips they see. Apparently Brandy's like about to start taking it over. I don't know.
Yep.
Cool.
So basically, the moment Jen and I knew was happening is happening. And they said, guys, you ready for this one? They're bringing in a panel of esteemed judges to their pay-per-view. Just in case, Cody and Jericho go over 60 minutes.
What? To judge it like a boxing match? What do you mean, judges?
Judges.
Who got the most hits? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know. Like, I don't know what they're judging.
It's like a boxing match or something.
I'm like, what are we judging? Like, are we judging
who got the most hits?
Who's less of an asshole?
Well, they could be there all night if that's the case.
Because, like, I mean, is Jericho sober? Because he seems like a nice guy when he's sober.
I don't know about that.
I mean, nicer than Cody. So, I mean, I guess Jericho's retaining. I guess.
If they're going the nice route.
If we're going with that, yeah, I don't quite know how we're judging.
That's weird. They didn't give any other explanation.
Watch, it's going to be Tommy Dreamer, DDP, and Brandy. And guess what they're all going to say? Cody, you were amazing. You are God's gift to wrestling. You are the greatest wrestler in the whole world. Okay, this is what the press release says. A panel of esteemed, guys, esteemed, it's italicized, judges could decide the fate of Chris Jericho versus Cody at Full Gear.
Judging what?
In the event there is no winner at the end of the 60-minute time limit, a panel of 3 esteemed judges who will be seated at ringside must vote for a winner.
Yeah, it's like a boxing match.
In the event there is not a unanimous choice, the majority decision will be the winner. What are we judging?
They're not even saying.
What? Yeah. Because you know what? It's going to be DDP. You know what? Not even Tommy Dreamer. Tommy actually might be fair. MJF and Brandy will be the 3 esteemed judges. And Cody will finally get his belt because...
Or Pharaoh.
The dog. Yeah, the fucking dog is going to be the judge.
He's going to be the deciding vote.
Yes, the judge will be... The dog. The fucking dog will be the deciding vote. That dog better have a fucking heel turn. That's all I gotta say.
That sounds like a Vince move right there.
Everybody was like, you didn't. No. Like, all the AEW fanboys are like, why would they do this? And I'm like, I'm not surprised.
I kind of am, actually. This soon.
Hey, you know what? When those judges come out and they're Brandy, MJF, and the dog, or DDP, we know what's going to happen.
DDP could just be the handler for the dog.
Yeah. He's like, what was that? Oh, Pharaoh said Cody. And
That's
then
bad.
I'll just be like, glad I didn't watch that.
Yeah, we'll be watching NXT because Finn showed up
Well,
last Wednesday.
on the day of their pay-per-view, we won't be watching anything.
I'm just trying to have a segue into Finn.
Yes. Finn. He's our prince. The prince is back.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's back.
it's good stuff.
It's the stuff that Dreams and Tumblr were made of.
So, Undisputed is facing off in the ring versus Johnny and Ciampa. And Finn comes out, and at first you think Finn's going to be all team Ciampa and Johnny, right? It's going to be 4-on-3, and I'm sitting there watching going, who's going to be the fourth person? Who's going to be the fourth person?
Yeah.
No. He takes out Johnny.
Yeah.
And the others gang up on Ciampa. And then he takes out Johnny again.
Kicks him into the plants that were in the crowd.
He did. And then he did the whole finger triggers. And had that total like Prince Devitt look on his face.
He did. And at that moment I was just like,
and so Undisputed is standing there in the ring holding up, their sign, some like I guess like kind of like, oh come on, like come join us, buddy. Yeah. And he's just like, nope, just backs away and leaves.
Does the finger guns and walks out, and I'm like, look at him go.
Yep. And so then Twitter of course blew up. Yes. And you had Carl, AJ, and Gallows all tweeted about it. You also had Tama Tonga tweet about it.
Yes.
Like
everybody's talking about it. It is the point of discussion.
Because nobody knows where this is going to lead. Does this mean that Gallows and Anderson are going to come over to NXT?
They better.
Or is he going to recruit new people? And if he recruited new people, who would they be? Me and you had a discussion about that, but I can't remember who all we named. We did name names, though. I said Io Shirai should be the first female member.
Well, yeah, I think our discussion of who they should recruit turned into what women should join.
No, we had men too. I can't remember who else we had, but I know I said Io because she would be amazing. She would be amazing. She'd be badass at that.
But guys, it's happened. He's here. Our prince has returned. And then he went on WWE Backstage because, guys, everybody is so shocked that Finn would be like this. But everybody who watched New Japan,
it's funny to me, all the people that are tweeting like about him, about the Prince is back, and I'm like, how many of these people really even know who that is?
Yeah. How many of you people watched it?
Like, did you know as it was happening?
Have you
what you were watching?
Have you watched the footage?
Did you know as you were watching what you were watching? I don't think that.
I think a lot of them jumped on the bandwagon.
I think so too, which is fine, but don't act like you knew.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember when we said Buddy Murphy.
Oh yeah, and he had a match on Raw against R-Truth.
Buddy Murphy would be a good choice.
He would. So he went on WWE Backstage because he needs to explain himself.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't explain himself, thank God. And the line that got me, he was like, Booker, you watched me before I came here, didn't you? And he goes, yeah. He goes, well, the prince is back. And I'm like, yes! I was like, look at him. He doesn't got to do shit.
No, not really.
No?
Because most of his fan base, even now, is people that watch New Japan. So
yeah. It's like,
they're like really into him.
We love you. But like, the funny thing is how they're gonna make him a heel because everybody still loves him. Like he could literally go out there and be like, "Fuck you, Hunter," and everybody like, "Yeah, yay, quit! That's our prince. Look at him go!" Like, So that's something they're gonna have to figure out.
It'll be fine.
He'll just be an asshole, and we'll love it.
Some people love assholes, me included. So that's okay.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Here we go. Get ready for the onslaught. Because it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be good, guys. You know what wasn't good, though?
Raw last night?
And Smackdown.
Raw last night, though. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jesus. Well, let's
Am I the only one who actually thinks Lana's pregnant, though?
I really kind of do.
Did you see her stomach?
I did.
I'm not being judgmental because my gut is way bigger than that.
Either, okay,
but
she's got a fupa. She's got a serious fupa, or she's pregnant.
And like, I have a gut, so I am no way judging.
Yeah,
we're
not judging.
But it was pretty apparent when you've seen how she normally looks in like really tight dresses and and the fact that they brought up being pregnant. He was trying to get me pregnant. All you want to do is get me pregnant. The fact that they brought that up too.
But now, watch, they'll say it's Lashley's baby.
Mm-hmm. Like, well, you wanted me to have your baby. Well, guess what? I'm having Bobby's baby.
I'm having Bob's baby. Bob's baby. Like, it just literally did not make any sense last night. So last night they had King's divorce court, which to me is like, really? Okay, you're going to have that train wreck. Host divorce court. Fitting.
That's appropriate.
Very appropriate. So, Rusev comes out in his little plaid suit, looking ever like he's going to court. And then you get Lana coming out in this, like, ball gown. And I'm like, honey, where are you going? Where are you going? Go to court.
She's going to flirt with the judge to get what she wants.
I'm like, what divorce court is this? Because this is... So she comes out and says that Rusev is a sex addict. And he wanted to have sex everywhere. He wanted to have sex at the arena, at a doctor's office, at WrestleMania.
At the freaking doctor's office.
At the freaking doctor's office. Everywhere. In the car. And I'm sitting here going, okay, I'm not seeing an issue. What's the problem? Jen, were you seeing a problem with that?
No, I mean,
no.
That's what most women want.
Yeah, literally, I'm like, and? Okay. And she's like, all he wants is sex all the time. I'm like, well.
That's what. You're hot, so like there's no reason you should feel ashamed at.
And literally all the men in the crowd are like, but look at you.
Like if you look like that, who cares who sees what you do? I be having sex all the time.
Are you kidding me?
You want to have it like, I don't know, in a box at the stadium where everybody can see you? I don't care.
Go right ahead. Sell tickets.
Yeah.
You know what? Sell it like James Churros. There you go.
As long as it's not like that video.
Oh, God, that was terrible.
Yeah. We don't want to see that.
We know that wasn't Bob.
No.
Well, so when that excuse didn't work because everybody was like, is that a bad thing? She's like, Rusev wants to get me pregnant, and I do not want to get pregnant.
I'm a model. She didn't say she was a wrestler. Did you notice that?
I am a fashion influencer. And I'm like,
model. Never said a wrestler. I guess she's giving that up.
Yeah, that dream has flown out the window. Yep. She is now a fashion influencer. I feel all the fashion influencers on YouTube quaking. Not really.
I don't know. She's pretty hot. I might be.
Well, anyway. So then Rusev's like, but we're married. We'd have a baby. And she's like, I don't want your little, what did she call them?
What did she say?
I don't know. She said this line. Something brats.
Bulgarian brats or something, maybe?
Yeah. Your Bulgarian brats running around crushing everything. And I'm like, okay, well, that's rude. Rude? Wow. Now at that
But,
point, I'm just
chill.
like, Rusev, you need to divorce her because she's a bitch. Then once the crowd was like, okay, really? Then she said, well, Rusev cheated on me.
Never told who.
Never said with who. And Rusev even looked like, what the fuck? And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, Bobby told me that you cheated. And then that's when Bobby came out. So the bitch can't get her story straight, for one. Like, really? Literally, I'm seeing no issue with what Rusev was doing. Like,
No,
no.
he's warranted.
I see zero issue here. Like, what's the issue? Like, Lana, you're a bitch. that's just the I think that's just the truth.
So yeah, so then Lashley low blows him.
Yeah. After Lana hits him with a kendo stick and he no sells it for like 2 minutes.
And then they make out over him laying on the ground. And that's how it ends. That's how Raw ends. It's very weird.
I've already said this once before, but I'll say it again. What is the end game for this?
She's gonna say she's pregnant. I thoroughly believe it more now than ever.
So, question.
She was pregnant last night.
Question. Who's the daddy?
It's probably gonna turn out to be some mystery third person. It's Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis. And Rusev really was the father of that. Oh my god, I know who it is.
Marie.
It's Drake Maverick.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no. We're all just like, well, they're all just fucking each other, aren't they?
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised at anything.
You know what? You got me thinking though. Remember when we went to Raw and I was like, she kind of looks pregnant.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think she looked very noticeably different.
She got a little pooch.
Her face was I'm not being mean because she's beautiful, but her face was kind of bloated looking too.
Guys,
a little bit.
There could be a little Rusev or someone else in the oven.
Yeah. So on to last week on Raw, though. The funeral of your dearly departed. Oh, I'm sorry, SmackDown.
Yes.
SmackDown.
Yes, there was a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And I, for one, was living for it. Because there was all the things that I've been asking for. There was a dead animal. There was an open coffin on the dead animal. There was Abby just being herself. Just living her best life. Because, yeah. Also, Ramblin' Rabbit, when he was brought back to life, because I guess Bray's Prince Charming, because he kissed Rambling Rabbit and then Rambling Rabbit came back to life. Yeah, don't get him. Okay. He said that Satan was very much like Satan was on South Park, which I was like, I could buy that. I could buy that. I like that. Because Satan's gay on South Park, and if Satan's gay, then, that's cool. I like that. I like that. And then, he got eaten again by Mercy.
It's just a song that never ends.
It is.
But Mercy Mercy will probably be coughing it up and coughing him up next week. It'll be fun.
And then Bray will kiss his head again, and then he'll just. But yeah, so. I mean, I gotta say, the worst of his deaths were the burning it down, though, because, he was scared. He was a scared little rabbit. Like the other ones, I was just like, oh, it's a circle of life. Seth's not in that circle of life.
Seth's kind of like Scar.
Yeah. I never liked him. And you know what? Ramblin' Rabbit is Simba.
Yep.
He's just Simba. He just can't wait to be king. He's just trying to live his life.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. He's just living his life. It's a wonderful phrase. Oh no. And then there was a pentagram shown on television, and I was like, that's progressive. Everybody else was like, that's satanic. And I was like, well, that's progressive. We don't see pentagrams on television at this time of night.
Nope.
Yeah. Literally, I think I did tweet that. I was like, I don't think we see pentagrams on TV this time of night on network television. We're growing. We're maturing.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, so. But now, come on, you gotta admit, they pretty much took that whole thing from my Twitter.
The Sweet Prince thing, yeah.
Sweet Prince, the blood. I wanted blood.
I think everybody wanted blood.
Satanic elements. Death.
I think everybody wanted death.
You know, I was watching Impact, and they had Jessica Havoc, Lynch, Sue Young. Could we do that to Seth? You know, just hang him up.
I wouldn't think so.
Just watch his legs dangle. I mean, we'll let him go. We're not gonna kill him. We're just gonna scare him a little.
Just do a little erotic asphyxiation.
Yeah,
The erotic part.
He might like it. You never know. What if that's his thing? What if Becky has to choke him when she's pegging him?
Maybe.
Yeah, because we all know that Becky has to fight his battles, and she's probably on top. So, literally though, like I'm. Where do you go to next with this?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I guess we find out because there's going to be a new. I mean, they're hinting at a new Funhouse during the shit show.
But here's the thing: how much of that satanic shit? Like, what are they going to be able to do, really?
I don't think you can say see you in hell.
No.
But the children's show host will be on Ms. TV on Friday.
Huh.
So for the first time, he is coming out of the Funhouse, and
because there is no Funhouse.
Well, there is. He rebuilt it because he's Bray the Builder. He's a man of many hats now, I guess. Many hats. Yeah.
He can resuscitate animals.
Resuscitates animals, builds things. Probably is building a dungeon as we speak. I don't know. I don't know what he does with his spare time. Anyway, so people are starting to say that he's almost right back to where he was before.
He's losing steam.
He's losing steam. Because Seth, and you ready for this? You want to hear a statistic? Last night was the first time. Hold on, I have the full statistic here. Sorry, I have to go back. I was live tweeting Impact tonight, guys. Okay. So before last night, because Seth pinned Eric Rowan with a forklift. Because, he can't just pin him normally. And then he stood on top of the pallet for the pin and stood there like he was champion of the world. And I was like, you're a fucking dick. Like, go away. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, you fucking prick? Before last night, the past 7 straight matches he's had on television have ended in a disqualification, a no contest, or a ref stoppage.
Well, he's a pussy.
Exactly. That's the point.
Everybody's calling him that at this point. Even like hardcore Seth fans are like over it.
Well, and apparently, you guys, Seth says that we don't respect his work.
He said that in character or out of character?
This was out of character. He says he does not get the respect he deserves because he's carrying the whole company on his back.
Oh, God. At this point, I don't think so. That might have been true at some point, but not right now.
What? I'm sorry, sir. What? Sir, this is McDonald's. Can I take your order? Like, literally, here's the thing, is we all gave Cena shit, right? Like, we hated on Cena for a very long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you notice that Cena actually carried the company on his back for years. And he never said that I don't get the respect for carrying the company on my back.
No, never heard him say anything like that.
No. Everybody's like, can we get Cena back now? Like,
I don't know if I'm that desperate. If it was, economic Cena.
What if he's like snarky Cena, where he
I'd be okay with
like
that,
if he just shows up and like calls everybody out on their bullshit because Vince won't fire him because he's John Cena.
I'd like that.
Yeah. So then, guys. Oh wait, there's more. Seth had Becky fight his battles because Seth can't do it by himself.
Oh man.
A grown man starts drama on Twitter and then can't.
Was it with Jim Cornette? Is that who? No, it was JR.
Yeah.
JR.
So he called Becky and said, Becky, I need you to go talk shit about AEW, and I need you to talk shit about JR.
She actually was nice to JR for the most part.
Yeah. I need you to go talk shit, because guess what? My name's Seth Rollins. So strike 3 for this week for Seth.
Yeah, JR said that Seth wishes he could be as over as his girlfriend or something like that.
Which is true. He really does. Then, Seth was supposed to be on Busted Open on Friday. But, okay, you ready for this, guys? You ready for the series of events that happened?
Sure, because I don't know about this.
So about 40 minutes before Busted Open starts, he tweets out, my flight has been delayed, guys. You need to know this because the reason my flight's delayed is because another plane hit and killed a skunk, and the permeating smell is so bad that our pilot decided to take our plane back to the gate, and now said pilot is now intensely deliberating what steps to take next.
Because of a smell?
Yes.
How do you hit a skunk? It was on the runway?
Yes. But not his plane. His plane didn't hit the skunk.
Well,
it was another plane. Yeah, but another plane hit a skunk.
Aw. Why did you tell me about a skunk dying? I don't need to hear that right now. I'm already depressed.
Okay, well, I don't even know if the skunk died.
Probably did.
I don't know, because at this point, we don't even know. And Seth said, don't worry, guys. I must still try. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, everybody's saying, did that skunk smell as bad as when you killed Rambling Rabbit? I even said it as well. And a lot of other people said, that seems like a bit of an overreaction, Seth.
It does sound extreme.
That sounds a bit extreme. Literally, everybody's just, other than the Seth faithfuls, they're all like, wait a minute. Huh. Also, people were saying, did the pilot have to make the right call for the safety of his passengers?
I wouldn't think so. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
Well, I guess because, the ref stopped the plane for the safety of the passengers, much like the ending of Hell in a Cell. So,
So people were just having a good old time with it.
oh yeah, people were just like, I don't believe you. So then, Dave LaGreca gets on the air, and he just rips Seth a new one, basically.
Huh.
Because at this point, it's 45 minutes in. So you think that they go back to a gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get off the plane. And like if you're off the plane, you can call somebody, right? Like you could call Busted Open. I've done it. I've done it drunk in a fucking tailgate at the gay tailgate party. I called Busted Open drunk. So you know what? You can call it an airport. Oh no. He doesn't call. So then finally, because the show's 3 hours long, guys. At 2 hours and 25 minutes, he sends Mark Henry, not the host, not the producer. He sends Mark Henry a text message and says, I'm so sorry, but we're taking off right now and I can't call in.
Oh, man. And then what happened?
Then the floodgates opened and everybody else, you can imagine what was said.
What did Bully say? That's what I want to know.
Well, I haven't listened to yesterday's yet, so we'll see. But Bully wasn't there. Literally, everybody was like, "Oh, so you canceled." You can imagine how well it went over.
Right.
Did not, especially for a skunk, because another plane hit a skunk, and they had to turn back. And no, yeah, you can imagine how well that went over. Yeah. So yeah. Now they're having this match, which by the way, guys, if you didn't hear us last week, this match, there has to be a winner. The match cannot be stopped for any reason. Right, Jen?
Right.
No reason.
No reason whatsoever.
No.
Nothing.
Not for Seth's morals, not for a dead skunk on the runway, nothing.
Not for a moment of silence, a rambling rabbit.
Nope.
Nothing.
Which it's gonna turn out to be a shit show. I already know. Like I have a bad feeling about this match.
However it goes, it's not going to be good.
No, either way, it's not gonna be good. And because here's the thing, guys. They kind of spoiled it because they announced that Bray's going back to Smackdown next week, so I doubt that he'd be taking the Universal Championship with him. Right?
I would think so.
I would think. I mean, I would think that the Universal Championship would stay on Raw. And you know who's on Raw? Seth Rollins.
Correct.
So
unless they switch the titles, I guess.
No,
but they won't.
Send
they want Brock.
I was gonna say send Brock and Kane over to Raw. Oh yeah, that'll. Yeah. Also, guys, it's
like 1 a.m. here. I knew better than to say that. Sorry.
Oops.
Oops.
But in good news, Paige got, well, Asuka and Kyrie turned on Paige.
Can I say that when they did that though, Paige kind of gave me Alphaba vibes, and I really liked it.
I know, I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. According to some of the reports I've heard, she wanted to go further. She wanted Asuka to put her in the Asuka lock.
Huh.
And the company said no.
Yeah, Asuka sprayed the green. The green.
The mist.
The green mist.
The green. The green all over her face. But yeah. So she got the green mist, and Paige is now no longer their manager. I think part of it had to do with the fact that she was taking a little bit of credit for their success. And I don't think so. I don't think so. That's what I got to say about that. But yeah, guys, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, Raw feels like such a chore to sit through. It does. And SmackDown, like, is even more of a chore.
I don't know. They're both bad. I can't really pick one that's worse.
They are. And I mean, Bish was hired just to be fired. I'm sure.
He said he was in catering.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure Vince was like, don't fill him in. You know, after a while, it was probably like, shh, don't tell him. We'll just fire him when shit goes, when stuff, when the shit hits the fan, we'll just fire him first.
They need to be firing Heyman with this whole stupid Bruce shit.
Heyman could be next. Bruce Pritchard could be next. Just put
Bruce
it this
Pritchard probably up first.
Yeah, those Fox ratings from last week were bad. Like FS1 has less people than, goes to less households than USA. But like not that much less. Like it's not like a huge difference. And on USA they were getting like 2 million viewers, right? About 2 million. So on Friday they got 880,000 viewers.
That was on FS1.
On FS1.
Well.
Oh, God.
That's not good.
No. No, it's not. So, Bruce Pritchard, your job could be
it could be gone already. We just don't know.
God. Plus the Raw ratings this week were down as well. So, I mean, everybody's sitting there saying like, oh, ratings don't matter. Ratings don't matter. Well, I mean, at a certain point, it has to matter. Like, it has to matter. Like, you can't just sit there and be like, oh, it doesn't matter.
I think specifically with SmackDown. I think with Raw, they can kind of be a little bit more like whatever.
I mean, Raw, I think it was just like, like it was like around normal. Like it wasn't like super low, but.
And even with NXT, even though their ratings are bad, I don't think you really have to worry that much about that. It's the SmackDown thing that it's like, we're in trouble.
And then tomorrow, AEW and NXT both have to go against Game 7 of the World Series.
Pisses me off that there is a Game 7. Fuck the Nationals, man. Fuck them.
I don't watch baseball.
I hate their manager. I'm glad he got ejected. I don't know he's got health problems, but you know what? He should sit down, calm down, and not be a dick.
Oh God, here she goes.
No, if you know what I'm talking about, he's a dick. If you're a Braves fan, you really think he's a dick. So I rather enjoyed him showing his ass. Like, yeah, dude, you need to sit down. You have really high blood pressure, and you can have a heart attack, and you just want to act a fool. Even though he had a right, it was still, he needed to sit his ass down because
He needs to settle his tea kettle.
He's trash. He's trash. I'm sorry. He's trash. He's like Forky, only not cute or lovable or redeemable in any way.
Oh, so he's like Seth.
Yeah, trash.
Oh, he's Seth Rollins. Got it.
Trash. He is the one that when they were playing the Braves and the pitcher hit our guy in the fucking face, and it was it would have been the first strike, right? And because it hit him, obviously, you know, you wouldn't think it'd be a strike because it hit the dude in the face, and the guy's laying on the ground with his jaw fucking cracked and all this stuff, and he's trash out there fighting, wanting them to call it a strike. You know, it only been strike one. And the guy's laying there like almost unconscious. But you're fighting over, after your pitcher hit our guy in the face, wanting a strike one. You're trash. Absolute trash. Your pitcher's like almost crying because he's so upset about it. And then you're out there arguing some shit like that. He's trash. I'm sorry. Go Astros. Fucking, I'm pissed.
I have no hat in this game.
But does that not sound very classless?
It does. It sounds like a Seth Rollins move.
Like, it made no difference whatsoever in the game. And the guy got hit in the fucking face by your pitcher. But you're out there wanting it to be reviewed and wanting it to be called a strike. And then they call it a fucking strike!
Well,
fucking bullshit.
Baseball sucks.
Umpires are idiots, and that dude, I can't stand him. I don't want him to die from a heart attack or anything, but he needs to settle down.
He's retire.
Well, something. I mean, get him a defibrillator or something. Jesus. Sorry, I'm done. I hate the Nationals. Somebody was like, well, you should just cheer for the Nationals. I'm like, fuck no. Never. Never. Never, ever, ever, as long as that man is there. Never. It's my baseball rant. Sorry, I'm tired and I'm ill, and
she is.
Piss me off.
And we just have one small segment left to do, and
then I can shut up and go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
All right. Our wrestling husbands.
I don't want to think about love or romance or husbands, any type of affection whatsoever towards anyone. Sexual, non-sexual.
Well then, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Finn Balor will be number 1.
Oh yeah.
Who else? That's basically it. He's the only one that impressed me in all this week. Well, Ciampa. Because
Ciampa's out here calling it, himself daddy. And
actually, everybody's going to come off of NXT, basically.
Riddle. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Riddle, he's
been here for a couple weeks now. Cesaro got put on Team Flair, right? Team Flair?
I don't know if he's officially on the team or not.
I thought he was. Well, Cesaro's on TV, so Smash for Cesaro. Even though he should be
on Smackdown, there you go.
Even though he should be on NXT, but what do I know?
Or New Japan, but
whichever. And I will also say Randy Orton, just because that RKO to Ricochet last night was pretty cool.
Dropped him on his head.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Cool though. Okay. That's my.
Are you done?
That's my brief list. And there's no sexual or animalistic attraction whatsoever.
This is like ladies and gentlemen, it's the 1 week in podcast history where Jen has had no sexual or animalistic attraction to any of the men we talk about.
It's a totally asexual answer.
It is. This is very weird.
It's the hierarchy of if I had to. This is who I would pick.
This is a weird thing, guys. Like,
It is. I'm in a mood.
this is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel very confused by
How do you think
this.
I feel?
I am shook. I am shooketh. Anyway,
I don't know. It's hormones or something. I don't know.
okay. So my number 5 is King Corbin. Nice applause.
Yes.
I hate. You know what I hate though is everybody's saying that he needs a different crown, and I'm like, oh no,
No, it looks good.
that's a good crown. Number 4 is Jay White.
Jay's in Japan doing good things.
Yes, he's in Japan doing good things. Number 3 is Aleister Black because that promo on Raw was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, my list is animalistic, unlike Jen, because I guess she's the one in the funk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2. Oh God, who's number 2? Oh fuck. Guys, I had my name written. Oh God. Oh, Adam Cole. Adam Cole.
No
And
Finn.
this Finn is number 1. He's not, but is taking a break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because Finn Balor won this year already.
He did.
He did. He won this year. He's looking like a snack.
I'll be interested to see if ratings for NXT are up this week. People actually come to
this is a bad week to gauge it on.
It is, but at the same time, it's like it's the week right after that happened. Like,
Well, and they got that Poppy bitch on there too, so they'll get all their Illuminati friends to watch.
there you go.
And our Gold Star winner is somebody who we decided last week would be our Gold Star winner.
We did.
We did.
Who?
Carmella.
Oh, because she gets all the nice things.
Yeah. And she's one of us.
She's one of us, and she got Corey.
She got Corey. She's one of us. Carmella just deserves nice things. And it's just really sad that people were calling her a homewrecker and being out like totally awful to her. It's very sad.
Although when it broke, we didn't know what to think.
We didn't know what to think. But like knowing what we know now.
Don't jump to conclusions. I'm gonna try. It's a life lesson. Don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going on in somebody's life.
Yeah. Because turns out it was just
people being pissed.
People being angry at their lives and shit going down.
Yep.
So Carmella is our Gold Star winner because she's awesome.
And I want to be her.
Me too. She's awesome. She's like so friendly and like fun.
And pretty.
Yeah.
And skinny.
And she's got a guy like Corey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a potato. So. Yeah. That's about it. All right, guys. So when we come back with our next episode, Crown Jewel will be over.
My hormones will probably still be gone, but maybe not.
Oh, God. If I have to carry this show, we're going to have an issue.
I'm in a fuck sex, fuck men.
Yes, fuck men.
Right now. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck men.
Yeah. You mean actually fuck men.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that too.
So, guys, until next week when we talk about the shit show that is Crown Jewel.
Are you going to watch it or no?
No.
You're not going to, like, illegally watch it?
No.
I kind of want to see the Fiend and Rollins thing, though. I might have to. I want to see the Brock and Kane thing, too, to be honest. I'm not going to watch on the network.
Why would you want...
Because I want to see what they're going to do. I'm not gonna get him any views.
Like the Fiend match, I can at least be like, oh yeah, curiosity. Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, we'll be back. Oh, we'll talk about Smackdown too. Because, you know, Smackdown. I guess they're having, gonna try to get some views back.
Probably won't work.
Probably. If they go, I don't think they're gonna get lower than 2 million on Fox. I could be wrong.
I would hope not.
Oh my God, if they get like 800,000 on Fox, then we're in trouble.
We're not in trouble.
I mean, we're not. Vince, but you know who Vince would blame it on?
Yeah.
Damn it, Bruce.
Yep. He's gone.
He's gone. Anyway, guys, so we'll see how it all turns out. But until next week, bye.
Bye.